For 20 years, best-selling author Karin Slaughter has published hit after hit, captivating readers with her poignant and gripping thrillers. This one, the latest, Silent Wife, is the latest in her series, and she joins us now with the details. Karin, pleasure to have you back on again, and start off by telling us a little bit about your great new book.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm super excited about this book. It's my 20th. It has my detective, Will Trent, and it opens with him going to a state prison where he's investigating a murder, and an inmate goes up to him and says, hey, I'm in prison, but I didn't commit the crime. Now, this is pretty common. Not a lot of inmates in prison say, yeah, I'm a really bad person. I deserve to be here. I really screwed up. And Will takes it with a grain of salt, but then he starts looking into the case and he realizes, wait a minute, maybe this guy is right, and maybe the crimes that he was alleged to have committed are still going on in the state. And Will looks into these cases and he finds out that even more women have been victimized, and the race is on to figure out who this bad person is and catch them before they can commit more of these crimes.
Wow, it sounds fascinating. And I imagine to write a book like this, information doesn't just come out of thin air. It takes a whole ton of research, right, to write something like this. Talk about that.
It absolutely takes a lot of research because I want to be as accurate as I can when I write. So I've got a medical doctor who helps me come up with all the crazy medical things that my character, Sarah Linton, who's a medical examiner and also a pediatrician, performs. And I've got a cadre of police officers who are retired and who have no problem telling me their perspective on different crimes and different cases. And, a lot of times I'll see something in the news or I'll read about a case and I'll try to think of a way to incorporate that in the story because, I'm writing for entertainment at the end of the day, and I never want to take one case and put it in a book because I'm very aware these things happen to real people. So I want to get bits and pieces from different cases and different details and blend them in and hopefully deliver a really chilling, thrilling story for my readers.
And why do you think that stories and topics like this resonate so much with people?
I think at a basic level, we're all terrified of crime, the unexpected shock of being a victim. You get up in the morning and you think you're going to have a regular day, happens and it alters. So to me, that's a big part of the fear that comes from reading these books. But also, I love crime novels, especially right now. We're all dealing with this horrible pandemic. And in a crime novel, at the end, the bad person's going to get caught and they're going to be punished. And that's not something we often get in real life, the idea that something is absolutely going to be resolved. We're going to get to the end of it. And it's a great escapism right now to be able to open up a crime novel and know that there's going to be some kind of into it.
Right, and very, very quickly, just a few seconds, your reaction to your novel Pieces of Her being turned into a Netflix special.
So happy. Toni Collette is starring. They're going to start filming hopefully in September, and it'll be out next year.
Oh, I love Toni Collette. Karin, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
Stay where you are. We'll be right back.